Hey, welcome back, guys. So I recently, in the last couple videos, did the rear sway bar, bump stops, and limit straps. So I kind of noticed something going on with the rear, mostly the rear, but all four coilovers. Whereas the body itself is showing some wear. It's hard to see on video. But the coils are binding on the body. And I did send some pictures to AccuTune. The guy got a contact there, John. He said they don't look that bad. I mean, it's normal wear and tear. And he had suggested a different product for me. And after he suggested this product, I remembered seeing it on YouTube a month or so ago. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these plastic one-piece sliders on all four coilovers. And there's a company called AGM. Well, they make a three-piece coilover slider. This slides on the shock body. Basically, it's like a spacer. You got a bottom cup and a top cup, and it's hard for me to hold this thing here. I'll do it upside down. But basically all three pieces rotate separately from one another. And what makes that cool is coils in general compress and extend, but it's when they get more and more and more and more compressed that they start to kind of bow. And from stuff I've seen online now, these plastic sliders over time actually start looking like an S. So the coils are actually already sitting kind of crooked, or they will more or less the more you run them. This does slide, obviously, but the coils themselves don't really rotate freely on these when in bind. I mean, right now with no pressure on them, I'm not hanging all the way, but you can spin it full droop a little bit. But when they're binding and working, you know, they're working against each other. They're binding. So the goal here is to replace them with these. Get rid of all that binding. Super smooth. This inner seal is replaceable. It's basically a wear item down the road, which is cool. So you don't have to buy the whole set again. You just buy the wear item. So on top of all the binding and the wearing, I guess all of that makes noise. So they should work and operate a lot smoother and quieter as well. So that's kind of exciting. Wasn't really a planned upgrade, but it's going to happen. Alright, so I popped one off already and got the new one in. Here's the old one. I don't know how well you can see inside, but there's lots of wear inside of the one that comes with the factory King one. So it makes sense that, a one-piece unit that has forces on both sides, that's a lot of stress. Whereas nice machined three-piece aluminum with a two-piece upper and bottom are aluminum, and this is I forget what they call that, but you can see how smooth it is. Brand new. And it just machine fit and so smooth. Only difference is how they're kind of designed. They have roughly the same size short end, but everything with coilovers that I've read and seen, whichever way the word is read is how they're installed. So no big deal. All it's going to really change is I just have to move the jam nuts up that much higher than where I had them for those to stop on. All right, both sides are installed. So again, that's pretty much all there is to it. It's really just swapping out the coil spring slider. And they make these for King, Fox, what are the other two? Oh, Radflow, and then there's another. I believe they make 4 different styles of them. So again, agm-products.com. So plans are we're going wheeling next weekend. So I will mention in another video of how they do. Obviously, like I said, the binding should be gone, and where there's binding, I assume that's where the noise is too. So, and again, I'm not replacing these because of noise at all. I'm just doing them to protect the shock bodies. So, all right, just a little short video for you guys. And I guess I should mention that, yes, I do have 2 more for the front. So just in case you're wondering, I'm just not going to do the front right now. Just want to get the rear done. The rear, as far as I can tell, is where most of the wear and noise is coming from. So, but yeah, I do have 1 more set for the front. All right, so that's it. Like it, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.